Something different for today, just to mix it up a little bit. Normally on Wednesdays, I have our marketing director, Rob Hamilton, sit here with me and we just discuss different marketing concepts. But this week, Rob wanted to do something a little bit different. He said he jotted down 4 or 5 questions and he just wanted to ask me these questions. So I don't know what's about to happen here, but Rob's going to ask me some questions and I'm going to try to answer them off the cuff the best I can. So let's see how this goes. And Rob's off camera this morning, so if you're watching this, he won't be in the shot. Rob, let's get started, but be gentle, okay?
You ready?
Okay.
From your experience, what separates top agents from the rest of the pack?
What separates top agents from everybody else? You know, off the cuff, I would say really 2 things. Number 1 would be initiative. Great agents take a lot of initiative. They ask themselves this question, and what else could I do? And what else could I do? And the rest of the pack is trying to figure out what's the least they could get away with and still do okay. The other thing is consistency. I think all highly productive real estate agents have learned their way. It's hard, but they've learned how to be consistent in their business and in their lives. And they just rinse and repeat every day. And I think that's the challenge that most of us face in this business, is trying to figure out how to get myself to be really consistent every day. So if you have initiative, if you're always looking for what else you can do and how to be different, and you can get yourself to be consistent every day, I think the business offers unlimited opportunity.
Good. Okay. As agents enter this business, what skills are they lacking?
So that's a good question. So I get to talk to a lot of people, right? And I've been in this business a long time myself. And my observation on there's really 2 things that most people lack when they get into real estate. And then our industry fails them from that point on. We just do. We try to teach them everything else, but really these 2 things. Number 1, they really have a lack of business experience. They've really never run a business before, and now they're self-employed and they are their own business, and they really don't have any business experience or skills. They've really never generated a profit and loss statement before. They don't know how to read a balance sheet. They don't know how to track and manage their expenses. They don't know what a reasonable amount of expenses should be, so they tend to try to not spend very much money, or they don't know what an appropriate amount should be. The other thing they lack is really any sales skills at all. And it is amazing because there's a few schools, colleges, that do have a sales degree program, but most places don't. And they've really never been taught how to sell, and selling appropriately in a way that resonates with consumers is a learned skill. It's not a natural act for most people. So learning how to sell, which means learning not only what to say, but how to say it, and how the soft skills in our business, which is how to deal with people, and people are hard, right? People are really hard, and learning how to deal with that and manage through it without letting it run my emotions. So lack of business skills and lack of sales skills, I think, are the 2 big things.
Okay. Let's say you got a magic wand. You could wave your magic wand over this industry today. What changes would you call for?
Man, wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
Where do I get one of those? That would be awesome. Okay, so I'll play the game with you. If I could wave my magic wand over Atlanta real estate, what changes would I make? I'd really, the first one, maybe the only one, is I would go poof. All you real estate companies, you can now only make money when your agents do. That would change everything tomorrow, Rob. If the big real estate companies could no longer charge fees and sell classes and have all these gimmicks of how they can nickel and dime their agents. Everything's free, folks. Everything, from your copies to your signs and lot boxes and all of our training and coaching and mentoring, everything's free. And we only make money when you sell houses, when you close. just like the agents only make money when they close. If I could wave a magic wand over Atlanta real estate and make that happen, this industry would change just like that. The companies, the brokerages would get fanatically interested in the health and well-being of their agents. And right now that doesn't happen, Rob.
Right.
The companies have outsmarted the agents. They figured out how to make money whether the agents sell anything or not. You know, there's an old joke. It says it's amazing about how much money you can make off of people that don't make any money. And that's very true in Atlanta real estate. So that would be my magic wand moment. I think it would fix just about everything else.
Yeah, that's a good one. Good use of the wand. All right, everyone knows you've sold thousands of homes. Thousands.
Oh God, we're not going to talk about that again, are we?
As an agent. So was there ever, like, did the light bulb go off? Was there a big aha moment for you, or a secret pill or something that you took? The red one or the blue one? What is it?
You know, I spend a lot of time making fun of stuff like that, but there actually was. And I don't know if I remember the exact day and time, but the moment when internally I accepted, not just intellectually knew, but just like fully accepted, that I only get paid for one thing. I only get paid for one thing. And everything else I do, Rob, is value-added service. It's just servicing the customers. But the only thing I get paid for is my ability to create business, to identify buyers and sellers that want to work with me. And the lawyers call them rainmakers. The lawyers in a law firm that make all the money, they're the ones that bring clients into the firm. That's why they make all the money. Everybody else, the ones that help prepare for the cases and everything, they don't make any money. They get paid what you have to pay people in order to get them to work, but not $1 more. The people that are driving the fancy cars and living in the big houses and on the TV commercials and everything, they're the rainmakers. They're the ones that bring business in the door. So for me, I intellectually knew it, but when I got to the point where I accepted it, then that's all I wanted to focus on every day, was bringing business in. Now you can call that prospecting if you want to. People has a negative connotation. Or you can call it marketing. You can call it whatever you want. But the only thing as an agent that you're ever going to get paid for is your ability to bring in buyers and sellers.
All right, no one has a crystal ball, but you study this more than anybody I know. So we're in a new year. What can we expect in Atlanta real estate this year?
I don't know, because if you had asked me this a year ago, I'd be trying to find that video and delete it, because I would sound really stupid, right? A year ago, here's what I would have said. Well, you know, Rob, I think you can expect a pandemic to set in over the world. And we're going to have all kinds of social unrest and injustice issues. And no, we wouldn't have said any of that stuff, right? So who the hell knows? But I will say this, for anybody that's still listening to me, who cares? Who cares? What difference does it make? We had a big election in Georgia last night. You know what? I still woke up at the same time this morning. I still have the same things to get done today. My life isn't impacted. And for all the political radicals out there that say, oh, it's going to, and the world's coming to an end, or the world's about to get a lot better, that almost never turns, not almost never, that never turns out to be true. It's not going to impact my life. I still have things I have to get done today, people I have to help and serve, and that hasn't changed from this time yesterday. What's going to happen this year? It doesn't matter. All that really matters is how each of us adapt and change and go with it, because I don't have the power. I wish I did. I wish, if you find that wand, you bring it to me, okay?
Deal.
It doesn't matter what's going to happen this year. It only matters how each of us are going to respond and adapt to it. Right. So let's stay focused on that and stay off Facebook and all this crazy stuff.
Yeah. Good. All right. Well, thanks for doing this with me.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Hey, folks, got to finish this way, right? Go out there and make it happen for yourself today.